Hello everyone, Retro Rockets here, and welcome to another Command and Conquer Rivals video. Today I'm actually going to be spectating on a few matches I've had on my main account using a strategy I've been trying out, which is the infamous Kodiak Rush. So I'm going to go through a few matches and talk you through things you need to do to pull it off, when I do certain things and when it doesn't work. Okay, let's have a look here. Right, so this is my main account here. And we'll just dive right into it. So it's this one here.
Establishing battlefield control. Okay,
so I'll just pause it when it starts so you can see what units I've got in my deck.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay, so my deck is the Missile Squad, Shock Trooper, Jump Jet, Pitbull, Predator, and Kodiak. Okay, so start off with a Harvester. If you've watched my other videos, you'll notice I usually go for a barracks first. But here, I'm using Missile Squads to sort of scout out the battlefield for me. Okay, wait. I'll show it from my view. Okay, so what you can see here is I see he's got a missile squad. No, sorry, I see he's got a machine gun squad that's about to fire at my missile squad. Now, what this tells me is that he's playing defensively and he's gonna try and hold the points, which is okay. That's absolutely fine because I don't care that much about winning both the missiles. So I'm just going to use my missile squad to kind of distract him. And now I bring out a second harvester because, like I said, I know he's playing defensively, so he's not going to come and attack my harvesters. So now it's just about distracting him long enough for me to build up enough Tiberium to get my Kodiak out.
Unit ready.
And if I can, I want to stall the missiles as long as possible. I don't really want to charge them. I want to stop them from charging up. I made a bit of a mistake there by sending in those shockwaves because they just got gunned down. So here I'm just trying to stall the missile. Now I see he's charging at the bottom, so I think I panic a bit here and just send units to the bottom to try and stop it charging up. Which is a mistake. I should have just left it, because as you'll see my Pitbull gets obliterated. Okay, but if I just stop it there, I know now he's got 3 machine gun squads down there, which can't attack aircraft. So 3 of his units, at least, can't attack my Kodiak.
Unit ready.
So I just get out a Kodiak here, and I just send it straight to his base.
Unit enhanced.
I also enhance it so it moves quicker and attacks faster, which is great. And now if I just stop it here, you want to place the Kodiak over a tile which is over like now, where it can attack forward and sideways and hit the base twice. If you plant it on a missile, if you plant it on a tile where it's just facing directly at the base, it can only attack forward. This way, where it is now, it can attack forward and hit the base, and sideways and hit the barracks. You'll see.
Nuclear missile launched.
Okay, he won first missile,
Major structural damage received.
but my Kodiak is absolutely wrecking his base. And he hasn't even killed the first one yet, and I've already got a second one on the way.
Unit lost.
At this point he gets zone troopers out, which are very good counters for Kodiaks, but I'm just building so many Kodiaks that he can't even take them down fast enough. So as soon as this Kodiak gets to his base, that's it, the game's over. and I win. And I didn't even win a single missile. Okay, so that was the first one. Important things to note there is when to bring out your second harvester and if it's safe to do so. Okay, so if I go on the next match, which would be this one.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Again, I'll show it from my point of view.
Online.
So I start off the same as last time. Get harvester, then missile squad. I see he's gone war dogs, so he's gone for a war factory first, a war factory opener. And missile squads actually do quite well against war dogs, so I'm not too worried about them. I'm just going to try and attack his harvester and distract him. So he's now opened a barracks here as well. So he's opened 2 buildings, which obviously cost money. He's distracted over there, so I'm going to build a second harvester. He's not concerned about attacking my harvesters at the minute. He's concerned about defending his. And he's also not charging the pads at the minute, which is great for me.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I am trying to sort of stall the missile here. I don't think I have much success, but if I just pause it here. An important thing to note is he's just got out a Talon, which is good at attacking ground units and aircraft. Okay, so ordinarily you'd think, well, you don't want to get a Kodiak out because he's got a Talon. But the Kodiak is so tanky that it takes a Talon ages to actually destroy it, as you'll see. So I see he's going to win first missile here, and there's not really much I can do about it.
Building online.
But I've now got enough resources to get my Kodiak out, and I'm going to boost it over to the base.
Rocket launched. Major structural damage received.
Again, you want to park it on a tile like I've done here, where it's facing 2 sides of the base, so it can attack forwards and sideways and hit the base twice.
Unit ready. Warning, enemy ion cannon
Right.
activated.
He blows up my first Kodiak there, which you might think, oh god, that's really bad. But his ion cannon cost 150 Tiberium, and my Kodiak only cost me 130. So he's actually lost out on that exchange. But he needed to do it to stop me attacking his base. So, you know, I've got another Kodiak out.
Enhanced.
And watch this. I just park it right next to his Talon, and he's shooting it, and it just takes forever to actually destroy my Kodiak. 1 Talon is not enough.
Unit enhanced.
So yeah, again, I just brute force my way to the win without winning a single missile. Okay, so now, in the interest of fairness, I want to show you one where I lost. Okay, I think I'll try and explain things I could have done better here, but he had quite a good deck to counter this strategy. So if we just watch this, because obviously the strategy is not going to work every time, but you need to try and pick your moments to try and give yourself the best chance of success. Okay, so I go harvester. I'll just speed up a little bit. Missile squad as usual. Now I see he's got something at the top. I don't know what it is. It's a missile squad. Now this is actually quite bad for me because I can't afford to have my harvesters attacked. I need to get a double harvester out so I have enough resources to get the Kodiak. My harvester's almost nearly dead, and he's pushing towards my base.
Unit lost.
So it wasn't ideal for me to get a second harvester out here, but I did it anyway. He sees that I've got 2 harvesters now, so a good player, you know, would then try and push the harvesters, try and attack the harvesters. In any case, he's charging the missile, which is bad for me. And he's also attacking my second harvester. I stall the missile, which is good for me. This is what I need to do. But he's also going to destroy my harvester at the top, which is bad. But the longer I can just delay the missile, the better. But he is winning a lot of resources off me.
Harvester ready.
And now he wins the first missile. But
Major
I
structural
now
damage
have
received.
enough. I now have enough Tiberium to get my first Kodiak out. So this is what I do.
Unit enhanced.
So I move over there. Whilst this is happening, he's attacking my harvesters, which is bad for me. That's the right thing for him to do, and that's bad for me.
Unit ready. Harvester ready.
And I actually think I'm in for a chance of winning it here, but then he brings out some zone troopers. Most people don't have zone troopers in their deck, but he does, and they're excellent at attacking Kodiaks.
Unit enhanced. Harvester ready.
Right, and I'm so close to killing his base here that he kind of body blocks me with the zone troopers, and he's already firing the second missile. So I was close, but he just sped up the game too much.
Nuclear weapon launched.
So yeah, you see he blocked my Kodiak with his zone troopers there, so it couldn't get in, and I lost the game. But you know, you can always learn from your losses and watch them back and see what you could have done differently to, you know, potentially have taken the win. Okay, and I'm just going to show you one more, which was actually against someone in my own alliance. This was not a friendly game, this was a ranked game. We came up against each other in the ladder. So he didn't let me win, this was just a normal match. But this is this is the ideal conditions for the Kodiak Rush. And what I mean by that is, if you can win first missile and get a Kodiak out, you're going to be very, very hard to beat. So I'm on this side now.
Unit ready.
I see he's gone War Dogs, so I'm quite happy to shoot them with my
Unit ready.
missile troops. But yeah, what I am trying to do in this game is capture the first missile as well. And because I saw that he went War Factory first, I knew he'd have to then build a barracks to get something that could take out my missile squads.
Nuclear missile launched.
So I've now won the first missile. Okay, so half of his base health is gone. This is the perfect time for me to get my second harvester out and really start ramping up my economy.
Unit lost.
Because I'm not so concerned about winning the second missile. He could win the second missile for all I care. I just need to harvest Tiberium. And he needs to win the second missile, otherwise he's lost the game. So he has to now concentrate on contesting the pads and winning the missile. So now I've got my Kodiak out.
Unit lost.
I'm just going to charge it straight towards his base. And what you'll see here, he puts his Pitbull right in the way of my Kodiak. So my Kodiak's just going to obliterate it. So that's not going to do much damage. The missile squads was a good move though.
Unit ready.
Time to harvest. Going down.
Unit lost.
And yeah, my second Kodiak goes to just finish off the base. And that was a really quick win. Just wanted to show you that one because it's the ideal conditions for this strategy. If you can win the first missile and then get double harvester and ramp up your economy, it's going to be so hard for your opponent to beat you. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed me sharing that strategy with you. Let me know in the comments below if you think there's anything I could have done better. Share your own experiences with the Kodiak Rush. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.